Hey guys, how are you doing? And in this episode, we are going to see about iOS 16.1 follow-up. It's been few weeks since Apple released iOS 16.1 for iPhone, and recently I have collected some user feedbacks. Based on that, I also like to share my inputs about the overall performance of 16.1, and if you are facing any battery-related problems, any performance-related issues, what are the troubleshooting steps that we can try? Alright, without any delay, let's see the user feedbacks. Totally 50 responses have been collected. This time it's quite less. Some iPhone model users haven't recorded their feedback. And for iPhone 10, I have got one user saying that the performance is same as before, like iOS 16.0.3. And for iPhone 10R, two users said it is good. And for one user, it is bad. And for 10s, one user recorded it as bad. For iPhone 11, 5 users mentioned that it is good, and one user said bad, and one user said it is the same performance as before. For iPhone 12, one user have recorded it as good and one as bad, and same performance mentioned by 2 users. For 12 mini, 2 users have said it is good. For 12 Pro Max, one user have said it is good, one user have said it is bad. For 13 model, 6 users have said it is good and same performance by 6 users, then 2 users have said it is bad. For 13 mini, 1 user have said it is bad, and for 13 Pro, equally 1 user have said it is good, bad, and same performance. For 13 Pro Max, 1 user have said it is good, and 3 users have said it is same performance. For 14 model, 1 user have said it is bad, and for 14 Pro, 1 user have said it is bad. No mention about whether it is good or same performance. And for 14 Pro Max, 3 users have mentioned it is good. Let's quickly go through the user feedbacks. One user have mentioned it is awesome, and I think he have mentioned the overall battery health percentage. Never had this much good SOT, screen on time, on iPhone 11 since I bought. This happened after this update. 16.1, have mixed reviews, but majority of them have mentioned the battery performance is good, so you don't have to worry about it. When I use cellular, means it's average battery performance, but when I connect it to Wi-Fi, the battery performance is great. It is ultimate in iPhone 11, so overall iPhone 11 kind of seems to be scoring good with battery performance compared to other models. Battery percentage dropped from 99 to 98% in a week after iOS 16 update. That is absolutely normal, calculated from the month and year of purchase. That is important. Do follow the charging practice that I have recommended. I leave some useful links related to battery health and battery maintaining, the health maintaining tips in the description and in the first comment. Do check them out. For iPhone 10, it is same performance, overall good. I feel overheat sometime. Very few users did mention about heating up, like their iPhones are heating when they are charging the device. Make sure you are using M5 certified lightning cable or original lightning cable to charge your iPhone. During fast charging, the heating is normal, but other than that, if you're noticing heating problem, do perform all settings reset once and then see how it goes. And one user have mentioned the performance is good, and after updating to 16.1, my battery health decreased. So it's been 3 months and 2% reduce is absolutely normal. And the battery performance is worse than 15.7, compared to the previous major version releases. Always the another next upcoming major releases comes with plenty of features, so that could make some different impact on the battery performance overall. But do see after charging it to 100% from morning to evening how it goes for your normal usage. Using 14 Pro, poor battery performance. For example, one day gives good backup and the other day it drains faster. Battery life 16.1 is significantly worse than 15.7. And another user have said battery drain is high after iOS 16. 16.1 is stable compared to 16. And now I like to share my thoughts and opinion about the iOS 16.1. From users' feedback, what I actually understood is the iOS 16.1 is much better than the previous 16 updates, 16, 16.0.1, 0.2 and 0.3, because it came with a lot of bug fixes and the battery stability is a lot improved compared to the previous 16 version updates. But it will definitely not be the same as 15.7 or 15 updates, because 15 took some time to get stable and 16 needs some more time to get stable release. And the 16 update is one of the worst iOS update as far as I have also seen. But compared to the previous update, I personally feel related to the apps crash, battery performance issues, and all the other bugs, hangs and issues, 16.1 feels a lot stable. There are few issues here and there, but it is much better than previous 16 updates, is what I personally feel compared to the usage with the 13 Pro. And recently I have upgraded to 14 plus model. And after the recent update, 16.1 gives, good performance overall, and I didn't face much issues with the battery or any, apps crash related issues. And another important thing is for people who are facing battery related problem, do try the tips I have shared in the 16.1 episode. I did share few battery related tips. You can try them, take control of the location services, what apps are being used in the background, and few other settings changes that I have recommended. You don't have to turn off all the features, just few settings changes that you have to do. I'll leave a link to that in the description and in the first comment. You can use those tips only if you're facing battery drain issue after updating to 16.1 update. Apple also working on 16.1.1 already, and we are expecting a release by this weekend or by next week, to address Wi-Fi related bug for some people, and developers also facing ad network related problems. So Apple is addressing that with 16.1.1, and few other bug fixes also expected. And as a conclusion, whether if you ask me to install the iOS 16.1 in your iPhone or not, for its security contents, compared to the previous versions, there are plenty of security fixes happened in 16.1. So you can update, of course, without any issues. If you are focusing on the features that it brings to your iPhone, you can definitely update. If you're staying in iOS 15.7 or 7.1, and if you're not focused on the features, then it is good to stay with it for some more time till iOS 16.2 comes out by next month in, possibly with more bug fixes and stability improvements. But if you're already in the 16 version updates, then it is must to update to the 16.1 to see some better improvements overall in the phone performance and in the battery department as well. I hope this video gave you some better idea about the 16.1, and its user feedbacks must have helped you to make a decision as well. Thank you for watching, and for more iPhone, iPad and Mac related tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions related to iPhone, don't forget to search our channel to find the solutions faster. Thank you and have a wonderful day.